Tony, your teams here have had a lot of success on senior day. What does it mean to you as a head coach to be able to send those guys out on a note like that?
Yeah, those Isaiah and Devin and Nigel, not as long, but those guys, it means everything. You always try to play for your seniors, and a lot of emotion, of course, and to do what we did. I remember doing that with that other group, but just to come to half court and just to look those three seniors, three fourth and fifth years in the eye and say thank you. You could see it how much it meant, and that was for us to thank the crowd. That's all we wanted to go there and just say this is for us. Win or lose, I told them before yesterday, we're going to thank the crowd for an incredible home stand, their passion and their support, and especially so that's what that was about. It wasn't, and then we got off. So.
What's going through your head when you see Kyle go down, and what's kind of his status now? I mean, obviously he played.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. What was going through my head? Yeah. I was concerned. I didn't know, but I don't know what his status is. He played at the end, so we'll have to see where that is.
Yeah, I was following up. Was it his knee?
Yes.
And what were you told about putting him back in the game?
Well, I was told whatever you do, don't put him back in. So I would never have put him in the game if he wasn't. I made sure Ethan, they tested him out, and Kyle, he said, I'm okay, I can go in. So I wasn't sure how, he seemed a little gimpy, but he was in there. He got popped at the end. That was that. So that had nothing to do with his knee. So, but I really don't know what, and they'll do some tests, and hopefully it's okay. But yes, it was his knee. Sorry.
Tony, Devin got going to the rim again late in the game. The guys said some interesting things after Louisville that they think opposing defenses wear down because of Jack and Isaiah and the hard screens, and it's easier to get to the rim. Do you subscribe to that at all?
Of course. Everyone's been such a part of the quality or the success that we've had. But Isaiah and Jack, their role, what they do, they just play their role. They screen, they rebound, they occasionally shoot, and they get those guys open. And of course, that takes its toll. And that we wouldn't be in this spot without those guys. They're as much a part of our success as everyone, and that's a significant role. And and I thought Devin was terrific down the stretch, making some of those plays, and some of the rebounds Dre got were very significant.
Tony, what's it like? We started the year and you didn't kind of even know what you had, how it would work. Now you're number one, 28-2. What do you do now to maybe kind of reset, or do you do something like that to reset and just kind of? Well,
you go into now you're in the one and done, and so tournament play, ACC tournament and the NCAA tournament, and I think that it was about putting our stamp on this game to finish this regular season strong in terms of our identity. Yeah, the celebration at Louisville, that excitement, a quick turnaround. I told the guys there's a lot of reasons why you could, you're playing a heck of a team, all this, that, maybe you're a little off. I said, unacceptable. I said, you put your stamp in this game to your best of your abilities. We had some trouble, and you see why Colson, and when they're healthy, they're special. But we toughened it out, and now you get ready, and you continue on, but you understand that it's quality play, and you don't change who you are, but all right, you drop one, now you're out.
Yeah, Tony, to kind of close it out there on a shot clock violation, kind of how appropriate is that given the culture here, and then Zay's defense on Bonzi in the second half, he only had 4 points.
Okay, first half he was cooking, and you see. Doing that, having not played that much, that's impressive. But I thought Isaiah and we did a better job defensively. They're hard to guard, and we have to tighten some things up. But the way they stretch the floor, the things they do, the inside-outside attack, slip ball screens. But I thought Isaiah and Devin, and Nigel, but Isaiah and Devin fittingly, they put their heart out on the floor, and I think they're going to feel really good, and so should Nigel, about the way they finished their last home game here.
Tony, this is a league that will likely get 9, maybe 10 NCAA tournament bids. To go 17-1 in this league, given the quality of it, could you, number one, have imagined it, and what's it say about your club?
Yeah, I think it sounds strange, but I mean that record could be a little different, but it's not. We were in a lot of games. Just go back to Thursday where it could have gone. You're right in the balance, and I think the parity and the separation, though the record is that it doesn't probably represent that we finished a few games ahead of some other teams. But to do that, to finish out games, that's great. But that'll be a time to reflect on all that when the season's well over, and for these guys, they'll have that. But, to finish out at home and to do that and get a regular season conference championship, that's over a long haul in 18 games. So I'm very thankful. And, like I said, those guys have built a nice foundation and built on top of that with those 4th and 5th years.
Tony, 2 minutes left in the game, sort of game on the line. You had Devin, Isaiah, Ty, Kyle, and DeAndre in. What do you like about that lineup, and how do you survive when you have no true big man in there?
Well, I thought DeAndre got some key rebounds. He's athletic, and that's what he did. They're so good off the ball screen. If we wanted to, we could switch. He was a little more mobile to guard the three-point line, and that's what's been unique this year, whether it's Dre made some big free throws, whether we have to switch something, or if it's Jack in there or Momry or different guys. I thought that that group finished well, and again, I think we finished with some games like that in the past, and it's a versatile group.
Time for 2 more. Yeah, I was going to ask you about Dre's free throws. Obviously, the odds.
Yep.
DeAndre's free throws.
3 of 5. Yep.
Yeah, it was 4 for 4 in the last 20 seconds.
Why is this? Oh, this says
3
3
for
of
4.
5.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha.
But just talk about his poise. Just talk about his poise.
Well, yeah, he got that. We talk about a winning play when he got that jump ball tie-up. That was huge. And then to step to the line and make those when it was a 2-point game, those are spots that you got to be in. So that you want good free throw shooters. We've been in that spot, and we've missed 1 or 2, and it's cost us. But he sort of salted the game away, and that was big time.
I'm curious, what you kind of think of Mamadi offensively specifically, and maybe some of his shot selection down the stretch.
Yeah, I thought Mamadi played a good game, and he got some scores. I'll have to look at that offensive foul. He kind of, I don't know if he traveled or not. Those were long steps he took, and he missed the layup. I don't know if it was the 3-step or 2-step. I don't know. That's how Bach does it in Newnauer game, right? Yeah, no. But I thought he made some good plays, was active. We found him, and he was good defensively. What I liked is showed on the ball screen was quick to recover. So.